As I mentioned earlier today, when we were actually on stage, one of the things that's it's fascinating to me that it was only 3.5 years ago that this industry was very nascent. And what the industry was truly in need of was independent, third-party research that they could actually have some actionable items. To the point that you actually asked the question of the panel, is that what's actionable here? What can they take away? And so we dove into a number of different things. So there's things that they can take away for tablet, but knowing that there's so much to discuss in this industry, we really wanted to cover a couple of things. We covered tablet, but we also covered what do people do in terms of creative best practices. I think right now, what were probably the most actionable things really came from the creative. The best practices, what they can do. Should they be 30s? Should they be 15s? Should there at least be interactive elements? I mean, as simple as our factory back in Redwood City can take a 30-second spot, can cut it down to a 15. Okay, plain and simple right there. Then the other piece is that we could take a 30 or a 15 and we can at least make it interactive. We can socialize it. You should tweet it, you should Instagram it, you should Facebook it, you should like it, you should follow it, something along those lines. You should ask for more. Do you want to see even more video? So those are things that people can, really, really simple things that people should be able to do. As far as on the tablet, I think one of the things that was really fascinating to me with the tablet is that there's still an awful lot of multitasking that's going on. I think it was something like 50% of all people that are watching a tablet are doing so with another screen either in the background or close by. I was talking to somebody earlier today. I said, does that seem like that? I mean, every time that I'm watching video on my tablet, that's all I want to do, right? I don't want to multitask. But I think that we have a generation now that's coming up that expects that they will have that. And so we've got to take a look at the tablet as a really great next advertising vehicle, right? If it is in fact the greatest video viewing device, then can it also be one of the great advertising devices? And I think we really need to start looking at taking creative specifically for tablets, knowing that is such a terrific environment, very one-to-one. I mean, you're never doing a tablet in a social environment, at least I don't think so. I mean, it's got to be a very minimal amount. And build creative specifically for tablets. I think it's fine to repurpose television creative for the PC, but I think you have to absolutely consider the environment that people are in when they're using a tablet and in building creative specific to that.